In life, we have come to expect something out of everything. But often, life will hit you with the unexpected. Most of the time, for the better. This is a video about what is often expected versus the more likely unexpected. Normally on Christmas Day, you could expect our family to be opening more presents than we needed. But this last holiday, we had all been purging extra stuff in our houses and wanted to try something different. We agreed on gifting an experience, a family vacation where we could spend more time together. We decided to gift the unexpected. When Christmas Day came, before we were about to open our trip, the expectation was an island or somewhere sunny. Mom told us we were going to Ireland, the opposite of what was expected. We were going to a country that was known for its likelihood of rain. But when we landed on Irish soil, the weather forecast said, for the next 10 days, mid-70s and sunny. Another pleasant, unexpected surprise. We took advantage of the amazing weather and walked Dublin for the 3 days we were there. We saw classics like Temple Bar, where we got our first Guinness. We saw Trinity College. We even took a train to a town called Howth? Whatever. It was based on a suggestion from a taxi driver who picked us up from the airport. Mom could barely understand him when he told us.
The floors, go into every room. The smelling room, the tasting room. You know, it's quite interesting. And even at that...
Thank you, cab driver from the airport. This is a great hike. Look at this.
Pretty awesome.
And to finish up Dublin, we went to the Guinness Storehouse. We learned to pour our very own glass of the dark, rich caramel perfection. And we got a one-of-a-kind family portrait. Mom also did one of just her. We're gonna head to Waterford, Ireland now, where they make Waterford Crystal. At Waterford, I expected snobby employees, rules about touching the works in progress, and a seriousness to match the craft. But once again, we got the unexpected.
The tour was fun, and we learned a lot. They took us through all the stages of making a piece of Waterford Crystal. We got to watch some from up above, some from right in front of them.
And even let us put on a crystal football helmet and joke around a little bit. These guys were the real deal, but also happy humans that just simply love what they do. When we left Waterford, we had to go through a cloud, which almost tricked us into thinking our luck had run out on the good weather vibes. But nope. The next day, we got to ride electric bikes around Killarney National Park.
Oh, riding bikes. Ireland. Super pretty.
Before we started our ride, we expected something difficult because of how the bike rental place had described it on the map. Mom was a little nervous at the beginning, but when we told her we had already gotten through the hard part, she scoffed and continued on to the waterfall. Then we went on to Moher Castle, where they definitely don't let you sit on anything. And finally, we went to Moher Abbey, where we saw gravestones that were more than 1,000 years old. Before the trip started, we had looked over our itinerary and destinations where we had Airbnbs, and we were a little weary of all the driving we would have to be doing. But despite thinking the time in the car would be expectingly boring, it is actually how we were able to see much of the coastline and the villages. But one of our favorite destinations had to be the Kerry Cliffs.
Here's some cliffs. Look at this cliff. Oh my gosh. That's wicked. That is like straight down. I am standing straight up and down right now. What? Oh, scary.
The next day, we were off to kiss a stone. Yep, the Blarney Stone at the Blarney Castle.
Watch out below!
Expectations on excitement were low. But once you are high up in the tower and you get flipped upside down, scanning the rock wall to the ground was a little jolt of unexpected excitement. To add to it, the rest of the grounds of Blarney Castle were spectacular. The final road ring of the trip was the Ring of Dingle. We saw more cliffs, beaches that looked like they belonged in the tropics, a lady who couldn't get off of a statue, iconic colorful buildings, beehive homes from the Star Wars movies. We climbed stone walls. And we saw lots and lots of sheep. Finally, we had run out of luck on the good weather. We saw Ireland in its truest colors, green and gray. But even when it was raining, we did not do the expected sit inside and stay cozy day. Nope, we went out to face it head on, towards the cliffs of Moher. On the route, there was a cave. Nothing special, just a cave. Or so you would expect. But once again, the unexpected surprises us. They say it took hundreds of thousands of years to grow to that size. Over the last 75 years, it only grew 3/4 of an inch. That's pretty unexpected if you ask me. When we arrived at the cliffs of Moher, we got out of the car in a torrential downpour. It was like we were dunked in the water and left to roam the gift shop. A few moments later, the storm lifted and the clouds parted. Unexpectedly, we were able to walk to the top of the overlook and see the cliffs in real life. The day ended with pizza and a beautiful sunset over a storm-ridden ocean. Our final day was going to be a long one in the car. We had also assumed we didn't have much time to stop at a lot of destinations if we wanted to make it back to Dublin before dark. We expected the drive to be straight through, but to our surprise, an unexpected abbey poked its little pointy crown rooftop through the trees, and we made a U-turn to see what it was all about. We forced some unexpectedness into our day, and I'm glad we did. So that's Ireland. What'd you expect for an ending? The classic walking onto the plain? No. This is the final cheers at the oldest pub in all of Ireland, Sean's Pub, which we accidentally and unexpectedly found. Bet you didn't expect that. Merry Christmas, and thank you for the unexpected gift to the unexpected place. Love you.
Sure.